Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here to begin this one is Greg Joseph. And off we go from Minneapolis. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff taking right to the air. Has the connection to right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Goff on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff now, 3rd and long. Able to find right. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Connects with the open man downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They bring a tight end in motion right. From the red zone now. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. He's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Jones reels it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Has the connection to Jones. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
First down and goal to go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Right, ready to send this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a first and 10. From the gun, Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 38. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fox now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On play action now, McCarthy. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's gone. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down is right.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. First down throw from Goff. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 13-point lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have third and short. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. He's got him. That's Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Lions take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Goff on first and 10. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious...
And that's a Minnesota touchdown! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Right, ready to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 40-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Cut for big yards on the right side. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the press for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 14. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Right, ready to send this one away. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Goff on 3rd. It's taken in by Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing again, it's Goff. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 21. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Detroit calls timeout, gets second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down throw from Goff. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Throwing it again here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Lions do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super...
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Here he goes again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good. 4 Vikings.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy has the connection to Hopkinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And they pick him off again. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and
breaks through, and he might break away. It's inside the 10, and he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 21. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Hopkinson reels it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's good for the Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Second down carry for Jones. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's McCarthy. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Vikings have it to start the 4th, and given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw, McCarthy. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Right, ready to send this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. McCarthy looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Complete to number 4. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and goal for McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
He's throwing for it. And they pick him off again. He breaks the tackle. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
56. Vikings 33.
Right, ready to send this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy now, blitz coming. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. And they pick him off again. And the Lions have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Goff on 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Lions are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Fox now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. On play action now, McCarthy has the connection to Jones. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 41. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Jones once more. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And no return, as this is going to be a touchback, and with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Bates tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Vikings 39.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Brought in right side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. Flushed out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's McCarthy. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
it up. You're embarrassing us.
Hands up, baby!